Hey everybody. So, I know what you're thinking. She has boobs now. um, it's not a miracle. I didn't just grow them overnight. I had surgery. Stay tuned because I will be doing a full video of my experience. I took lots of videos from, having surgery to like the days after and stuff. So, stay tuned for that. However, eyes up here. We're talking about something totally separate. Um, so today I wanted to do a simple video that talks about what I perceive as the art of passing. And, it ranges from a lot of things, and some people, may include extra things. Some people might take away things that I say. Um, there is no right or wrong way to go about passing. Passing is completely subjective. It's how you see yourself, or how other people perceive you, or how you think that other people perceive you. So if you think that people are perceiving you as female, oftentimes you'll feel comfortable, and feeling comfortable, you will pass. So that's kind of the spectrum. For me, is like feeling uncomfortable and not passing, and feeling comfortable and passing. So let me go into some details about that. The first thing is dysphoria. Everybody who loves this awesome word, it's not awesome. It's a terrible word, and it has caused a lot of trans people a lot of stress over the years. And it can range from a lot of things, like your voice, or just whatever makes you feel uncomfortable. Your body, your parts, like a lot of things can contribute to feeling dysphoric and feeling not comfortable in your body. And so there's a certain thing that needs to be met, beforehand. You should address anything that you feel uncomfortable with. Figure out why. Figure out what you can do to make it more comfortable. For me, my biggest dysphoria is probably tucking and having to tuck, and so my solution is obviously bottom surgery. But as it stands, I still have a lot of difficulties tucking. I'm gonna do a whole other video on this because I need to go in depth of why I have such struggles tucking. It's not fun. But basically, things change over time, and whereas it used to be easy to tuck, it is no longer easy. So aside from that, that is my biggest thing for dysphoria, and that being a burden to me makes me uncomfortable in public, and me being uncomfortable in public usually draws attention. And when it draws attention, people start looking and thinking, are they thinking, wow, she seems like maybe she was born a guy and is transitioning into a female and is super embarrassed because she's tucking? Or are they thinking that you're gonna bomb the place because you're so sketchy? Like, both of those are awful extremes that they probably aren't thinking of you, but the fact that your brain thinks that's dysphoria. It's your worst enemy. And it makes you uncomfortable in public. And when you're uncomfortable in public, it tends to, like I said, draw attention to you. Snoop, are you staying awake for this? This guy was like my best buddy during surgery. Snoop and my boyfriend were, right there with me the whole time. Anyway, getting sidetracked, sorry. So the first thing is body language. So not everybody is expected to act or move a certain way, but there is a general view of how women are perceived in public, the way they move, the way they walk, the way they talk, stuff like that. So body language, if you're walking around, macho and like, and sticking your chest out, and, broing up with all the dudes, and the head nod and stuff, those things might get you clocked. They might be like, that's a little suspicious that girl is acting an awful lot like a guy. and then they might wonder why, you know. So body language is definitely the first thing to work on. I've always been pretty feminine, because I've always kind of known I was a girl, but like, it's weird because previously as a boy I was more dysphoric about my body language because it didn't match up. So like the things that I did were often seen as like, wow, you're so girly, or wow, you're so gay, whatever. But now they tend to align, so it's better. Um, but yeah, body language is very important. And like I said, walking is also a big part of that. Um, I've always had a girly walk. People would be like, wow, you walk just like a girl. Like, you kind of strut when you walk, you know, whatever. Like, I'm proud, you know, I'm I have a nice figure. I have nice legs. Like, I definitely walk with some stride. But not everybody walks like that. Not everybody has that kind of confidence. I don't always have that confidence, but usually when I'm walking, I, I, I have a good walk. I have a little sachet about me. But those are definitely two things that you have to consider. And this is like a step by step. So like, if you check all these boxes, like, am I doing this? Am I doing this? And one of them sticks out and you fix it, you know, that's less of a fear of, you know, that you'll get clocked or whatever. Nobody wants to get clocked. Nobody wants to feel a certain type of way in public or feel embarrassed or feel shy. You want to be confident and proud in who you are. And if you walk tall and, you know, hold your head up, it shows. So the next thing is voice. And this is probably the hardest step to fix, as far as passing goes, because, you know, there's a lot of training involved with it. I used to do a lot of singing beforehand, before transitioning, and I feel like I had a decent amount of control in my voice. And by no means am I saying my voice is perfect, but I don't get hemmed or heed, you know, in the drive-through or on the phone or anything like that. So I do feel like I'm in an okay place with my voice. Will I continue to further that? Yeah, I will try my best. May even have surgery on it one day. You never know. But currently, it's not like a dysphoria inducing thing. It doesn't make me feel like somebody's going to say, hey, that's a man, you know. God, that'd be terrible. Um, so that's one that takes a long time. And I would even recommend working on your voice pre-hormones, before going full-time, before trying to pass. Like, just get in there and do it. Find what works for you. Find what makes you feel comfortable, and, you know, just really focus on it, because it's a very important thing. Women oftentimes do not sound masculine or manly. They don't have deeper tones. You know, they can, but it's generally seen, you know, if they hear somebody, they hear a woman with a deep voice, they'll often think, wow, she has a deep voice, and maybe even wonder why, but like, not necessarily. But it's something that needs to be, like, I guess, noticed. There are different cadences that women do with their voice and stuff. A lot of things come out more feminine, so even if you have a deeper tone, it sounds prettier, if that's a way to put that. But anyway, so the next one is hair. This is a doozy because I wear the same hairstyle all the time, 24/7, because I'm boring, and I also do not know how to work curling iron. So I tend to either straighten my hair, or I maybe do like half up, half down, or I just do a ponytail. And those all read as feminine things. So generally, I'm not really clocked by it. But boy, I would love to be able to curl my hair and it look good. But that's, you know, that's a very important thing that most women know how to do. And if they don't, you know, it may draw attention to that. And, you know, as a trans woman, that was something that I was like, oh, how am I going to do my hair? You know, like, you have to have some sort of plan. You're not necessarily like creating a whole other person. You're just feminizing the things that you already have or do, you know. So the next thing is clothing. women tend to dress very nice. You know, you can dress in like, you know, lazy clothes occasionally, but more often than not, when people see women, they have really high expectations of their clothing and their makeup skills and stuff like that. So if you're lacking on either of those, you know, maybe that could be like a focus that you can, you know, really try to nail in there, just to draw less attention. So I think the last tip that I want to talk about is just being comfortable. So if you're lacking in any of these areas and you're not comfortable, it's gonna show. And people are gonna, like I said, look at you and question things. If you're standing over there like this, you know, just be you, and be proud of who you are, and be proud of all the work that you put into to be happy and live a happy life. And if you are comfortable and confident, people are going to look at you and think that you're a strong, proud woman, and it's going to draw attentions for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons. And that's really powerful if you think about. I say way too much, and I've addressed this previously, but really, it's got to stop. Either I need to edit and cut out about 10,000 ums throughout the entire video, or I need to learn to not say that word. Anyway, so, you know, I just want to make a short video talking about passing, because it's so vital to trans people to fit into society and feel comfortable in our skin and go a day without feeling like people are gonna see right through you and question your entire life, and to question why you feel this way, and to question, you know, like, why you are who you are. And it's not up to them, but there are things that we can do to help ourselves and to not have people look at us the same way. So let's get to the juicy stuff. And I'm not talking about my boobs. Actually, I am, but that's beside the point. I was gonna say, you know, I do have the video coming up. Probably gonna post it this Friday. I want to make sure that I have enough coverage, and not just, oh well, here's my healed experience, or, you know, I want to step by step of all the problems that I have, or all the things that have bothered me about my boobs, or the weird little changes I've noticed, because I've noticed like swelling and like certain pain showing up later, and itchiness. Like, I was thinking I was allergic to my boobs. I was like, oh man, that'd be awful to have to take them out because I'm itching so much. No, I think I just have really sensitive skin, and the anesthesia has messed me up. But I want to go over all of that, you know, in detail with you guys. So definitely stay tuned. I'll probably post it either Friday or Saturday, depending. So just, you know, be on the lookout for that. But on, you know, on the other hand, I really just like making video for you guys. So I feel like today I just had to do something. I feel like I've been lacking on content because I've been working on this vlog so much. So I'm here, I'm posting, and I just want to share another little tip that may benefit some of you guys and some of the things that I worked on. So if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up over here. I always get this wrong, but thumbs up, and subscribe. It may be reversed, possibly. If it is, it's probably my fault. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and stay tuned for Friday's video. Thanks. Bye.